गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णू गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Let there be peace, let there be peace and love amongst all the human beings of the universe. Let there be peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We have started the contemplation on the revision, chapter number 10, the story of Dashura. We have done first 20 chapters study contemplation. The contemplation is done to know the truth. Contemplation is done to know that all the ornaments are made of gold and our focus should be on the ornament. Our focus should be on the gold and not the ornaments. The all the waves are nothing but the ocean. The focus should be on the ocean and not on the waves. But in practice, what happens is our focus is always on the waves. Our focus is always on the ornaments and its utility. Similarly, in the world, our focus is on the individuals, and we miss the main potent, that is the consciousness behind the individuals. So that has to be corrected by Samajdari. So correct the focal length without creating the new notions. Drop the earlier notions, don't create new notions. So with this, page number 103, Essence of Yogaavasishtha, and topic number 4, Sankalpa Prabhav, the ideation, power of ideation, that is the power of thought or power of desire. We should know that. So when you are wanting something, then it is tapasya. You want something. I want to become a character. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to construct a house. So you require a lot of effort. So tapasya is there. When you are not wanting anything, then it is a joy. Don't want anything, it is a joy. So things keeps on happening. You keep on doing it, and then it is a joy. Tapasya is a torture, and sadhana is fun. So find it out. If you are doing with a fun, then it is a sadhana. And if you are doing with a lot of efforts, then it is a tapasya, that is torture. No agitation, no reaction, keep cool. Whatever is happening, it is a long, long dream, it is a drama going on, so keep cool. So, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Life is a time pass. Enjoy it as it comes to your share. Get involved in the world minimum and don't go beyond that. Minimum जितना आवश्यक है उतना कीजिए, don't go beyond that. What kind of seva has to be taken from individual? And Almighty decides, not individual. From our side, I want to do something this and I want to do that. That is not correct. So don't run after the work. First, be capable of doing the work. You have to be capable of doing the work. So don't create sankalpa. Don't create sankalpa. I want to do this. Relax. Keep relax as the most important word in your life. Relax has to be a most important word in your life. So if necessary, do the things. If not necessary, keep cool and relax. If necessary, do it. Otherwise, what will happen is contented, blissful, cheerful, happy, and over and above relaxing, cool. That will be the our status. When sankalpa goes, mind becomes self-oriented. It becomes self-oriented. No sankalpa can come without any reference. So think about how many thought comes in the mind, and then you will know that it is all because of the sankalpa. If there are no thoughts, then you are in a fraction of second, you are in a samadhi. So what is sankalpa? Sankalpa is a body identification. When we switch on the light, how much time it takes place? Image within a fraction of second, lights gets bulb get illumined. Similarly, how much time it will take up when you get up in the morning? Instantaneously body identifications begins. Similarly, thinking starts becoming so. Vikalpa goes. Nirvikalpa is body comes and goes. Who cares? That which does not keep any doubt in our mind is nirvikalpa. There is no doubt, so it is nirvikalpa. So what is nature of thoughts or imagination? Option. Don't give any options to yourself. You have a zero options. Do you doubt about you being a man or a woman? No. So that is Sankalpa Vikalpa Rahit. So, how the mind perishes? Very simple, no choice. If you do not give a choice, when there is no choice, no complaints, so no Sankalpa, then you are at peace with yourself. Whatever is happening, happening for the good. When the person is in the abode of living in pure consciousness, whether he is practicing meditation, whether he is washing clothes, whether he is praying, whether he is doing any other karma, what happens is it has no impact on him because in his heart, objectivity is completely negated. He is liberated. There's nothing can trouble him whether he's doing meditation or washing clothes. Don't be dependent on anything or anybody in life. This is how Vedanta is different from other spiritual practice. It is ultimate that there is neither Guru nor Shishya, no Jeev Jagat Ishwar Bhed. As long as we are functioning in cause and effect, platform of Guru and Shishya is needed and valid as long as we are in the relative world. Father sir is valid. So boss subordinate is valid, but truth is beyond cause and effect. That is ultimate. In this infinite, nothing has any meaning or nothing has all the meaning. So let the things happen. Therefore, Maun is the biggest tapasya for mind. To be peace is to be happy. Happy persons are always at peace. A person who is interested only in gold, he is not interested in various designs and ornaments. He is only just interested in the gold. Therefore, everything is in pure consciousness. So how can I desire? So cultured person does not get involved in anybody's business. Cultured person does not talk unless it is required. Cultured person maintain the tranquility and cultured person is never revolutionary, he is evolutionary. All the great people spend their time to know the truth. This is ultimate and nothing else. So we have to work on the mind. Samatha is the foundation of the spiritual practice. This is the knowledge during the inquiry path. Never diverge from the absolute. Guru is Atmarupa, not keeping him away from himself. When your thinking process is corrected, naturally will be contemplative. Real spiritual practice is Swavivek Vashat. You have to focus attention on Vivek and discrimination. Satta cannot be denied. Thought has come, there I am. Thought has gone, there I am. I have never come and gone. Yours is a constant existence. Our essential divine nature is Ananta. This is consciousness. Dekho suno bolo mat. We see here, we hear, and we don't talk. This is Sankalpa. Our habit is always commenting, suggesting, evaluating, and that will slowly die down. Desire cannot be there for the thing which we have accepted as I. For example, if I accept that these are my legs, so we'll never have a desire for that. When Sankalpa is always with the finite, it breeds next thought. When Sankalpa is about infinite, there is no thought at all. So Sankalpa will keep on breeding one after the other, like Lokeshna, Vitteshna, and Putreshna. Sankalpa breeds misery, therefore, right in the beginning, it has to be cut. This is spiritual practice. Mind is making fool of us. Don't bring past in the present. Don't project anything about future. Before talking, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? No need. Who asked you? Nobody. So thought is not a problem. Momentum of thought is a problem. And so stop that. We have to have speed breaker. Chant Lord's name. So that is a spiritual practice. Be young by spirit, not by age. Learn and grow wise. Kartutva, Kartutva both are present in the Supreme Spirit, the Supreme Self. I am everywhere, although I am involved in every activity of life. Keeping in mind, I am not the doer. Do not become the cause of the karma fal. So, with this small introduction, let us see what the story says. Story Sankalpa Prabha. Who is this king named Swattha? Mentioned by in your honor? That's what now the son is asking this Dashura, his father. Then Dashura said, this configuration of worldly existence that has been narrated to you by me is a worldly existence configuration. The idea of thought born of the supreme sky, that is consciousness, is called as Swattha, self-rising. So it is a self-rising. He is born of his own accord and he is dissolved of his own accord. And okay, unfragmented consciousness is looks as if fragmented, manifested, and again it goes back. In the void sky of the consciousness, the city of the three worlds was constructed by me. 14 indeed are the regions here. The two lights are moons and sun. For his own pleasure, various bodily inner apartments were made by him. He afflicted by his own action and also happy by his own action. So he is either happy, that is, he is joyful, or he is sorrowful by his own action. Tamas, that is inertia, ignorance, darkness. Sattva, that is harmony, knowledge, light. Rajas, activity, passion, and agitations, are said to be the three bodies. Idea or thought of the nature of tamas reduced to the state of extreme wickedness by its own continual natural action goes forth to the state of worms and insects. So if it's tamasic, then he is not doing anything, so his next birth is worms and insects. Though idea, which is of the nature of sattva, devoted to the virtue and knowledge, resorts to identification with the self affluence Brahmin, the proximate state of aloneness. So from here, the probability of the he knowing the truth is very highest. Thoughts or idea, which is the nature of rajas, possessed of the affairs of the world, abides much in the worldly existence, pleased by children and wife. So he is there is a transmigration state, and he remains happy with that. Discarding the three kinds of thoughts, one attained to the supreme. So Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva, he discards everything. Jai vidhi rakhe ram, tehi vidhi rahiye. Restraining the mind by the mind, dissolution of thought should be effected. So ऐसा बोला जाता है कि जिस मोहरा से भूत निकालना है उसी में भूत जाके बैठा है. What has to be done is thoughts has to be reduced. So उसी माइंड से उसी माइंड को क्लियर करना है. Even if he performs severe austerity for thousands of years, there is no other means except the pacification of thought. And you have to tranquil your thought, tranquil. So mind minus thoughts is equal to consciousness. Reduce thoughts as much as you can, and mind will dissolve into the consciousness. Be without wish, intend on such occupation suitable to the circumstances. Keep on doing whatever is there as far as circumstances are concerned. So next is on the destruction of the thought consciousness, indeed goes to the state of not looking up to what is pursued. However, giving up the web of uncertainty is the non-dual bliss is obtained. So, moment you give away that, so automatically the cessation of thoughts takes place and blissful states are attended. Then Putra Vacha, son said, Father, of what nature is the thought or imagination, how it is produced, how does it attain growth, and also how does it perish? So now the son is asking to his father, Dashura, ki, what about this thought, how it grows and how it perishes? Then Dashura says, that state of being entertained or what is pursued objectification of consciousness which is unlimited, self-principle and is the nature of pure being, equally is considered as the sprout of thought. So it is a satta samanya, but then it becomes ankurit, then there is a perception happens. The conscious mind thinking of the cognized object as if were separated from itself, arise at the state of thought, just as the seed attains to the state of sprout. So it is as if that unfragmented consciousness has become fragmented and become multiple. Thought is indeed born of thought only by itself. So it's only by itself, one by it grows fast by itself for grief, but not for happiness. What happens is thought after thought, it becomes goes to the grief and not for the happiness. Thought imagination wastes away by itself merely by the absence of recollection. If you do not recollect naturally, there will be no thoughts. And when observation is tainted by the memory of past, it becomes thought or imagination. In the absence of ideation born of the past, pure cognition or perception, which is of the nature of undivided consciousness, is alone present. Son, just as the skin of rice perishes by proper action, this thought of imagination is surely destroyed. Thought it is a natural disposition of the individual soul. There is no doubt about it. It is also again and again told that it is unfragmented consciousness. It looks as if it is fragmented, but it is not fragmented. So this story of Dashura has been narrated to you. Let this be pondered over and over again. So this story, which has been told in the fourth topic, that is how the desires, what is the power of desire, and how this desire comes, how the thoughts comes, and how this has to be cognized, and this slowly it perishes by putting right kind of thoughts, right kind of actions put together with this prayers. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tatsat. Sri Ramachandra Arpanamastu. Submitting the divine fruits to the holy fruits of Sri Ram.